honestly, I think this might be glorified Vaseline because it's given me nothing here. I definitely wouldn't buy this again. It was just all wrong from the start. So this, I just hated. I hated it. I've gone through so many empties lately, so let's talk hits, misses, and things that I just straight up regret buying. Okay, let's start off with the one size mattifying waterproof setting spray. This is an absolute obsession. I've rebought this so many times. This is so freaking good. It really melts your makeup all together and just makes it look flawless. It is mattifying, so it works so good in the summertime. I cannot say enough good things about this. I love this, and I'll keep buying this over and over again. Okay, next, I've gone through 3 Charlotte Tilbury products lately, so I want to talk about each one of these because it's all vastly different. So the first one is a glow toner. This was honestly just so mid to me. It was super average. I don't love the smell of this, but it worked fine. I didn't hate it enough to just not use it because I don't like wasting products, but I definitely wouldn't purchase this again. And then next is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Serum. So this I've heard so many good things about online. A lot of creators love this serum, and I do think it is nice. It makes my skin feel glowy and soft. Again, I don't like the smell of this, and I just thought it was super average. I didn't see anything special about this. It wasn't bad enough not to finish. I did finish the bottle, but I probably wouldn't repurchase this one. And then lastly is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Now this I absolutely love. This along with the one side are two of my absolute favorite setting sprays. I just think this makes your makeup look so nice. It's also more of a hydrating setting spray compared to the one size. So if I want more of a glowier finish, I'll go in with this one. But yes, I absolutely love this and I would repurchase this again. So next is the Color Wow Extra Large Bombshell Volumizer. This is one of my favorite hair products for someone who has finer hair. It is one of the few products that I find that actually does what it says it's going to. I've tried so many like root lifters, things like that, and like they all work okay, but I would never say one is really any better than the other. This is actually something you put throughout your hair, but it works so well. The volume this gives my hair is incredible. I love this. I don't use it all the time, but when I do really want some extra volume in my hair, this works so well. This one, I've bought this multiple times and I'll keep buying it. Okay, this is the Josie Maran Pink Algae. This is the Josie Maran Pink Algae. This is the Josie Maran Pink Algae Pro-Retinol Body Butter. This, I absolutely love this. This is a retinol for your body, so it's going to retexturize it and renew. And as someone who has so many skin issues like strawberry skin, texture issues, this is really, really nice. I will say it's on the pricier side, so it's not something I would buy all the time, but I love it as like a splurge when I really want to treat myself. So I would buy this again, maybe just as like a special occasion. Then we have the Naturium Purple Ginseng Cleansing Balm. I really love this. This was the first time I've used this. If you're someone who likes those cleansing balms, this is such a great one. I honestly cannot tell a difference between this and the high-end versions. It's such a good drugstore dupe. My first time buying it, and I will absolutely buy it again. It doesn't irritate my eyes. It's really great for sensitive skin, and it works just as well. So absolutely, I love this one. I'll buy it again. Okay, this one might disappoint some people. This is the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick. It's the one that has dual ends. So it's like a brush on one end and then the bronzer on the other, the sculpting stick on the other side. So a couple things about this. I'm not a huge fan of the brushes attached to the product. I don't know, they just never work as good as just using a regular brush. So I feel like it's kind of a waste. The product itself, honestly, there was nothing wrong with it. It works perfectly fine. I didn't hate it. However, I just didn't find it to be anything special for the price. I have tried so many good drugstore bronzers and sculpting sticks that I just don't think the product is worth the money. And then to top it all off, this is actually fairly new. It just stopped scrolling up. And when I hold up to the light, like I can see there's more product in here, but nothing will come up. It just kind of stopped working. So that's really disappointing as well. But besides that, there's so many better, more affordable dupes out there. So I probably wouldn't buy this again. Next is the Clinique All About the Eyes Eye Gel Cream. I actually really like this. I've gone through this so many times. It's one of my favorite eye creams for a few reasons. So this is very lightweight gel cream. It just feels so hydrating under my eyes. I have pretty dry under eyes. And this, I find it so soothing and glowy. My eyes just look so good after I apply this. It also works really well under makeup. So I just know it's reliable for me. It works really well with my skin type. So I would definitely buy this again. All right, going back to makeup, this is the Revlon ColorStay Skin Awake Caffeine plus Vitamin C 24 hours 5-in-1 concealer. So this, honestly, I just hated it. It just looked so cakey and creasy on my under eyes. Again, if you have dry under eyes, I don't think you would like this. It just didn't look good at all. Like, I don't even know where to begin. It was just all wrong from the start. So it was super disappointing. There's so many good drugstore concealers out there that there's just no point of even trying to make a product like this work. I just didn't use it again after the first time. So this, I just hated. I hated it. Wouldn't buy this one again. Okay, next I have two of the Ula Henriksen Strength Trainer Peptide Boost moisturizers. I go through a lot of moisturizer. My husband loves using my moisturizers, so that's why I go through them so quickly. So this one, I think it's obvious what my answer is. I love this moisturizer. This is one of my tried and true moisturizers. It's the OG. I just always find myself going back to it because I know it works. It's perfect for someone who has dry skin like me, but can't really use a rich cream. So if I ever use a rich cream, I find my skin breaks out. So if you find that you're someone who's like that, who can't use the rich creams, but you need something hydrating, this is such a perfect medium. It's kind of like a gel cream, but the formula is very unique. And I just love the way it looks, the way it feels. I really, really like this and I'll keep purchasing it. All right, this is the Tower 28 SuperDew. SuperDew? I think it's just called SuperDew. It's supposed to be like a highlighting balm. And I don't know how to show you this. It's giving nothing. It's literally giving nothing. I honestly think a lot of skincare products are scams. And to me, this is like the perfect example. I love Tower 28, but honestly, I think this might be glorified Vaseline because it's given me nothing here. I don't know what to tell you. It says tap generously onto the high points of the face. It really just does nothing. I'm not even going to put it on here because it is the texture of like Vaseline. I don't even like trying to put it over top of powders because I think it's going to lift up my makeup. But yeah, this, I'm not sure about this. This was really disappointing for me. I definitely wouldn't buy this again. I honestly, if there's anyone who likes this out there, I would be so curious to hear what they think. But yeah, it's not for me. Okay, the next makeup product I have is the Glossier Solar Paint Luminous Bronzer Cream. Again, there are so many good drugstore bronzers, contours out there, and this was not it for me. I found it very drying. I didn't find that it blended very well and that it dried down really quickly. I tried to like this, but honestly, not for me. I definitely wouldn't repurchase this. All right, next, this one again might be controversial. I'm not sure. This is only a sample size, and thank God, I think I got this free with something from Sephora. So this is the famous, or viral, should I say, Drunk Elephant D-Bronzi Sunshine Drops. I don't know what I'm missing here, but I honestly, I did not like these at all. Like, I hated the way this looked. I found it really, really hard to blend into my skin. It kind of looked patchy. It looked very orange. Like, I don't know if this is better for certain skin tones over others, but I just don't get this. I don't get the hype, but I don't really get how to use it maybe. I don't know. This I definitely wouldn't buy again. And I'm honestly one of the few people who I don't think understands the hype behind this. So if you're someone who likes this, maybe you can teach me how to use it. I don't know. I'm open to giving it another try. But as of right now, I'm definitely not repurchasing this or purchasing it at all. Okay, and then lastly is another skincare product. This is the Sunday Riley Autocorrect Brightening and Depuffing Eye Contour Cream. Interesting. I've actually seen a few people talk about how much they like this, and I am such a Sunday Riley stan. Their lactic acid is like one of my holy grail skincare products. I love it. It's so good. But this didn't do it for me. I don't know if it's because I have dry under eyes. It almost felt like it dried out my under eyes more, or it just didn't work with makeup over top. I really didn't like the way this looked. I felt like it did nothing for me. If anything, I felt like it kind of did me a disservice. So I really didn't like this, and I definitely wouldn't repurchase it. Okay, that was really fun. I think I got through most of my products that I have. I'm going to figure these out and then I'll start collecting more. Let me know if you like this kind of video. I think it's super fun to film. And I kind of feel like I have a reason to talk about the products I didn't like because when you buy a product and you don't even get to finish it, it feels like such a waste. So this is kind of a fun way to use that product in some way. And if I hated any of the products that you really love, please let me know what they are and why you love them. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.